It is now.
Have you ever wondered how a language was invented? In this speech, I'll show you how the Korean alphabet and language were created and how they've evolved over time to meet people's expectations and needs. First, I'll describe how and when the Korean alphabet and language were made, and then I'll explain the evolution of Korean and the number of people who use it today to communicate. Examining these points will reveal how and when and where Korean language was invented, and how it is adapted over time to meet cultural and communicative needs while keeping its cultural core. The Korean language began in the 15th century when King Sejong introduced the Hangul alphabet in 1446. Hangul's invention marks a turning point. According to Cambridge University Press, since its introduction, Hangul has provided precise information about the language's structure. Before Hangul, Chinese writing dating back to the 17th century BC was widely used, and by the 14th century, Chinese writing was already fully developed. Most literature was written in Chinese long before the Korean alphabet even existed. One of the Chinese languages in writings was Silla, which is one of the first times Chinese alphabet was ever used for translating to Korean. This helped lead to the rise of Middle Korean, the ancestors of today's language. Only 25 poems exist today. They are called Hanja. According to the Cambridge research, the sounds of Hanja were difficult to recover unless one was very familiar with the language. The origins of Korean still remain uncertain, but two suggestions even exist. Alatic, due to its similar structure and use, and Tung-sik, considered a branch of Alatic. First-hand reports from Han Chinese describe towns like Chosun and people like Puyu and Sukston. Early and late Korean languages are historically important. They help to structure things, especially with the writing. This helped with the Korean vowel shift, which changed vowels and word forms. Late Korean, Middle Korean saw significant advances in their language. Transcription records contained segmental and surpassmental details. Spellings were standardized, and symbols captured articulation features. Cambridge researchers say records from this time period are unrivaled for their detail, even if the stylistics and syntax are lacking. Today, many people speak contemporary Korean. The evolution of contemporary Korean reflects historical, cultural, and global forces. Originating in the 19th century Enlightenment period and shaped by orthographic standards from 1993, the language continues to adapt. Pop media drives this transformation, contributing to globalization and the birth of new words. The global rise in Korean's popularity, catalyzed by K-pop since 2006, has influenced language learning. This is marked by a 95% increase in American colleges enrollments in Korean from 2006 to 2016. Policy changes in Korea further support modern demands and cultural readiness for their students. Korea's languages reach out to over 75 million native speakers worldwide. People's interest in learning Korean emerged from cultural appreciation. K-pop, K-drama, and travel is reflected in increasing college enrollments from 2016 to today. Despite continual evolution, Korea maintains its natural core and cultural core, which shows Korea's skillful blending of tradition and innovation. The Korean language is resilient and beautiful. Its creation and use enrich its history, showing how adaptable it is while maintaining its culture through change. And I hope this speech shows you that. Whee!